Well, the party may be over for party boy Boris Johnson. A total of 28 Conservative backbenchers have now publicly demanded his removal. And if that number reaches 54, and others may have done so anonymously, he'll face a career-defining no-confidence vote. Joining me now is TalkTV political editor Kate McCann. So, Kate, this is getting serious for Boris Johnson, isn't it? Because also tonight, Lord Geidt has revealed serious concerns about Boris Johnson's adherence to the ministerial code in relation to the fixed penalty notice that he got. And you're getting people like, Andrea Leadsom, seasoned, pro-Boris politicians now coming out against him too. I'm feeling the heat from here, and it's getting a bit ferocious.
Yeah, look, I think Andrea Leadsom was a real moment for those in number 10 today, because they believe that so far it's the usual suspects, the people who never really liked Boris Johnson, pretty much always wanted to see the back door, see him leave Downing Street. And then today, that moment when a Brexiteer, supposedly one of his own, has said not quite that he needs to leave, but that his behaviour isn't good enough. And I think Lord Geidt's report might be the moment for some more over the weekend, because Lord Geidt essentially saying unless the Prime Minister sticks to his own code of conduct, well, things could get really difficult. So he even hinted in his pretty long report today, Piers, that he may have considered resigning if the Prime Minister hadn't listened to his advice. And he's pretty frustrated, it has to be said. So it looks like more trouble for Boris Johnson, though the mood in number 10, I have to say, is defiant. They've come out swinging. Essentially, they believe he could win this vote and they would like to bring it on.
Right, and just to clarify, if he does win the vote, he buys himself at least another year, isn't it, before they can try again? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. 54 letters into Graham Brady, and then a vote triggered within a matter of hours, most likely. Boris Johnson needs 180 plus 1 MPs in order to get past that, but then he's safe for a year under 1922 rules. Now, in number 10, there is a feeling that that could mean the best time for that vote may well be next week, because it comes before a by-election, it comes before the Privileges Committee report, essentially before any more bumps in the road that might cause him some trouble. And if he wins it, he is then safe. A note of caution, though, in January this year, it was suggested they could try and change the rules so that a vote could be held every 6 months. It was rejected at the time, but it could come back again if there are those in the 22 who feel it really is time up for Boris Johnson.
And what's extraordinary is, in the last few minutes, we've now heard that the Durham police have now sent formal questionnaires to the leader of the Labour Party, Sir Keir Starmer, and his deputy, Angela Rayner, and they only do that if they suspect a COVID rule was actually broken. And both of them have said if they do actually get fined by the police, they will resign. So we could have a situation in the next few weeks where we lose everybody at the top of both parties.
Could be a complete clear-out, in which case, what does it leave the Liberal Democrats, who could come riding over the hill to try and form some kind of government? Of course, not likely to happen, but in all seriousness, it does show you just how frustrated people are with the state of politics at the moment here in the UK, in Westminster, that the most senior people in the Conservative Party have faced fines, and now the most senior people in the Labour Party are facing questions over their own conduct. It's not a good place to be.
It's not. Kate McCann, thank you very much indeed.